am so upset. Because I've just come back from going into the village, and there was this tiny little birdie laying in the middle of the road on its back, taking his last breaths. And at first, when I saw the birdie, I didn't realise that he was taking his last breaths. So I wasn't quite sure what to do. Because such a thing never happened to me. So I was staring at the birdie to start off with, when then those nasty people, which they used to be my friends, but not after what happened, they started saying to me to leave the birdie alone, not to touch the birdie, to just leave him be. I couldn't. Why would I do that? The poor thing is laying there by himself, and nobody is giving a damn. But I did. I did. So I tell them where to go. I'm not going to tell you what I told them, because it's not very nice, I know, but anyways, I sat next to the birdie and I started stroking him. I did. The poor thing. I'm sorry if I cry maybe in a minute as I'm recalling the event. When then more of my so-called friends were coming by and telling me to leave him alone. And I thought, how nasty are you? I am not going to leave the poor thing alone. So again, by that point, I was so angry. I was very nasty to them, but I don't care. Anyways, the poor birdie don't want to say it, sorry. I'm going to cry otherwise. I then picked him up and brought it home. I didn't want to move him while he was going through what he was going through, just in case he was in pain. Anyway, I brought him home. I'm trying to hold my tears here, okay? Yeah. And is now in my garden. That made me realise quite a few things about people. As I said, they were my friends, but not anymore. I'd rather much be in the company of my dogs, my badger, my hedgehog, my foxes, my animals, than people. So kind. You know what they said to me? You should be wearing some gloves instead of touching him with bare hands. And I thought, you know what? This poor thing is much more pure than you lot are. Yeah. Guess what I said? See you lot next Tuesday. Yes. I don't care now that I don't have any more friends. They were not my friends. I am not having those unkind people as my friends. No. No. Anyway.